Hi everyone. Are you facing a lot of problems with video and the available storage space on your file server? If so, I hope to tackle this challenge with you today and introduce to you an application that will allow you to compress the raw video that you're getting and free up a lot of storage space on your file server. The application that we're going to use is called Handbrake. You should have this already installed on your computer. If you do not, please contact the service desk and let us know. We want to make sure that you have access to this application. Whenever you're ready to open the program, it's going to look similar or exactly like what you're seeing on the screen here. Application is called Handbrake. Only a few things that you need to know how to use it. Everything is pretty much set up by default. The first thing I will point out, your output settings, just make sure that it is selected on MP4. Next, if you are given a DVD disc that works just perfectly, if you've already got it in file on your hard drive or server or desktop computer, you can also make the selection for the folder. Now in this case, I'm not going to be using an actual DVD disc. However, if I did have that, to get to the folder and also the disc, all I'd have to do is click on Source, and right here it would give me the option to be able to select a folder, a single video file, or the DVD. Now in our case, we're going to select a folder. We're going to point it to this raw video folder that's on the desktop. Click on folder, or point it exactly to the desktop, and I'm going to single click on raw video. It's the folder that we want. It's going to go ahead and detect all of the files that are contained within the folder. You can see here it says source, that was raw video. That's the folder on the desktop. Give you some additional details about all of the video that's in it. And in this specific one, you can see here that the time frame of the video is 28 minutes and 35 seconds. So all we did was went to source, pointed it to where that folder or the disk is. Next, all we have to do is click on browse, because we're going to destination, and we need to tell it where we want the file saved. We're going to be compressing the existing raw video into this raw video folder. As I have that, you can see here that it was on the desktop, raw video. If that wasn't selected, we could go to desktop, double click raw video, save it here. Now here we're just going to give it a file name. We're going to call this compressed video, and we're going to give it a date. That looks good. We'll go ahead and say save. Now you can see here the file is going to save it to the desktop, and it's going to save it as compressed video and the remainder of the name. Everything else is done. All you have to do is click start, and in the bottom left hand corner here you can see it processing. See, it's going to take about 39 seconds. We're going to go ahead, pause the video. We'll come back once it's completed. Welcome back. Handbrake has completed the file compression, and we have a compressed single video file in the raw video folder. Let's show you. You can see here that this file was not previously in the folder. And as you'll see here, we didn't get into this earlier. Within this folder, you may have your raw footage, which may come in the form of video RM folder and video TS folder. If you double click on those, you'll normally see some of these files. You'll also see some VOB files and some of the raw format that you may normally get on a disk. this is our new compressed folder. I'm going to show you some specifics of this. I'm going to right click on the raw video folder, and I'm going to right click on the compressed file, and I'm going to show you the properties of it. The raw video folder had an original size. The video was 649 megabytes. The new compressed video file is now 177 megabytes. And just to give you a better understanding of what that means and the space that you're going to be saving as you start to use Handbrake, we're going to take our new number, which was 177. We're going to subtract the original. It's going to give us a negative 472. Now I'm going to divide that number by the original, which was 649. Multiply that by 100. As you can see here, that gives us a 72% reduction in size from 649 megabytes to 177 megabytes. So I hope you can see that's quite a reduction. That should free up a lot of hard drive space on your file server. Very beneficial. And the thing that we need to point out here, after you have completed this file compression, there's no need to keep this. You can go ahead, right click, and delete. You're going to be saving a lot of file storage and space on your file server. So we hope that you really begin to use Handbrake and take advantage of what it can do, as well as free up a lot of the files that are contained in the folder. When they're given to you in that raw format, they are not compressed as one. And right here, I can actually right click on it. I can open it up with a variety of media players, and I'll show you here. VLC media player, just a single player. I do not need a special player to be able to open it up. Pretty much the majority of computers that are available, the operating system does not need an extra player because they already can play an MP4 file. So not only are you going to be able to compress the video, but you're also going to be able to play it in a more standard or default media player format. So hopefully no additional codecs needed and a variety of things that you would normally need. May or may not be able to always do that, but it works great in being able to get everything, simplify it, put it into one file, and make it available. I hope that helps. If you happen to have any comments or questions, please let us know at servicedesk.tndagc.org. Thank you very much. Have a great day.